Hey, Alex here. So we got a Chiefs-Bucks Super Bowl at the Buccaneers, and it is funny because they are the home team also, because the AFC was a home team last year, so it rotates to the Bucks this year. So I'm gonna play it out. We're gonna sim it out. I want to give my thoughts on the championships here a little bit. Maybe talk a little bit later in the video about Team of the Year, MUT stuff, market stuff, that kind of stuff. So stick around for that. But the first part, we will be simming the Super Bowl. It's tough because, you know, the Chiefs at the end, near the end of the game-ish, or not near the end, but like Eric Fisher, Achilles tear. That's going to be huge because the Packers lost their, all-pro left tackle, and you saw what the Bucks front four did to them. And the pressure that they applied to Rodgers really changed that game. Now, we can talk about the refs all we want. We're not going to do that. That's kind of like whatever. It's just, it's so strange because during the game, not a lot of people talk about this, but when the refs let them play it out to let the game play, the refs are affecting the game, right? The refs are actually changing the outcome of the game because they're not making calls as much as they are making the calls. Now, it became extra ironic when they made the call in the last, drive of the game to change it all. So it was just a weird situation there. Now, the Bills-Kansas City Chiefs game had a little bit of ugliness there at the end too, but overall, I did think the Chiefs were the best team. The Buccaneers obviously beat the Packers too, and we got a Super Bowl to play out. So, let's do that. I think what I can see in the Super Bowl, and I do believe if we'll go to game style simulation event Super Bowl, if the Bucks can check it down a little bit more. I think what happened in the second half about it, they dominated the first half, right? They absolutely dominated the heck out of them. The Packers came back in the second half. I think what will happen is they're just going to get into that thing where they just keep throwing it deep and the Chiefs are going to be able to play them. And they need to know how to throw some screens, throw some short passes, throw some routes, do some stuff like the Chiefs do. Because the Chiefs are so good at catching the ball near the line of scrimmage, just past the line of scrimmage, and just using Tyreek Hill's speed to just dominate and score or get 60-yard catches like that. So, in my opinion, it'll come down a lot to that. How much the Bucks defense does step up if they can get healthy for the Super Bowl. Get Winfield back, whatnot. Maybe fix up a shoulder there. So depends on the health, obviously, of both teams going in. The Chiefs lost their tackle, like I talked about. That's going to be huge. We'll see that coming over the next couple weeks. Antonio Brown might be back. I'm not sure. I really hope he wins Super Bowl MVP because that would be great for MUT. Finally getting an Antonio Brown card because they've wanted to avoid that guy all year for some strange reason. I would assume his personality is it. But overall, man, I think it's going to be a great game because they have the old GOAT versus the new GOAT is what I'm seeing a lot on social media with Tom versus Patrick here. So I'm excited, right? It's going to be a marketing bonanza. It's going to be a couple weeks of, circle jerking about Tom Brady's greatness. And it's truly deserved, right? So it's annoying to see it, but he's deserved it. And with Tom Brady, I think I mentioned this on Twitter, Tom Brady's ability to get to the Super Bowl here proves that Bill Belichick is a system quarterback. And don't reply to that one. I don't want to see any comments on that one. That one's just a joke. You know that, right? So, all right, shaking hands, going at it. What do we got? Who you calling there, Kansas City? Flip, potential. Wait, where's the special guest? Isn't there going to be a special guest here? Why is there no cameraman around these refs? Come on, Madden. Horrible. All right, so it does look like, they're both shaking their fist. Who won? What's going on here? So I thought the Tampa Bay's defense looked fast and pretty hard hitting, with Whitehead making a couple of those fumbles, but are they going to be fast enough to stop the Chiefs' attack? Man, it's going to be a good football game. I hope it ends up with a final drive. I hope one of the quarterbacks, whoever has the ball left, has to drive down the field to win the game. That's the best moments in football. It sucks that the Packers game, A-Rod was denied that opportunity of being able to drive down the field to do that. So that's that was my biggest regret of that whole thing. I think I want to super sim this. Let's fast forward, jump forward to the end of quarter. Let's do a quarter by quarter, see who gets it, break it down. So kind of a low scoring game through one, huh? Tampa Bay 3, Kansas City 3. All right, looks like Tampa Bay's defense is really kicking off, and Kansas City's defense, who is rightfully solid in its own right, it's kind of overshadowed by the offense, but their defense ain't got a bad a bad knock to it either, right? They got some playmakers right there. Even though Snead went out, I don't know what Snead's injuries. Now we got a blowout. Wow, Kansas City's folding. Tom and Tampa. Now Kansas City, are they a second half team? Let's see. You know what? Let's just skip to the end of the next quarter here to see what's happening. We'll take a look at statistics. Touchback. Oh, there it is. And we're in the fourth. All right. Let me take a look at what do we got so far. Mahomes is struggling. 210 yards, 57% completion percentage. Brady at 238 and 2 touchdowns. So 17-7 according to Madden. And what do we got? Let's finish the game. Is there a comeback in the works? No. Okay. It's a one-score game, and nope. Tom Brady iced it. Not even a close game. Madden is taking Tampa Bay over Kansas City. So they're not able to repeat. The repeat was stopped by the last repeat guy, Tom Brady, right? Was he the last guy going for a repeat? I think I saw Bill Barnwell tweet about that. I don't remember. I got a bad memory. I don't got a human memory. I got a Fox memory. Anyways, there it is. The confetti falls. They are currently cheering in the stands, even though there won't be nearly that many people. I wonder how many people they have in the stands for the Bucks game, right? Or like how many they let in the home stadium. I don't know the actual number, but it's definitely not going to be what we're seeing here in Madden. Sean Murphy Bunting coming back from injury to score a touchdown and an interception for the player of the game. The pick 6 is what it looks like. Yeah. You know what? It could go either way. What do you guys think? Who do you guys think is taking it down? The Bucks or the Chiefs for the Super Bowl? I'm surprised they don't have. There's Brady. There, he's not winning the MVP. Like, odds-on favorite to the end of the MVP are probably the 2 quarterbacks. I think Chiefs will probably open up as like favorites by 3, right? I wonder how it'll play into effect. You know, the home team being there for the first time ever. You know, Tampa Bay going to a home stadium. Tom Brady making the right decision. Took a very talented squad there. So, yeah, I think the only thing that's going to really hurt the Bucks will be Tom Brady sailing the passes like we saw this past week. But off of that, that's what Madden says. I want to talk a little bit about Team of the Year. And I saw the market crash today, right? That was kind of wild. The market, it crashed a little bit yesterday. It had to do with a couple things, in my opinion. Not just people prepping for Team of the Year, because that's good, but I think it's because of these packs that it really did crash. These Ultra Elite Playoff packs that I'll open one of them. They give out like really good cards, really high cards. So, like, people, traded in their coins for more cards, and then when we pull like a 93 out of them, people posted that on the block, which ended up lowering the price because people pulled so many of those high cards. So it was kind of it's like a pre-Team of the Week, drain out their money, drain out their coins, so people have to spend money on the game. 88 Tony G. All right, I was really hoping for something crazy and wild there, like a limited time pull. We got Rivers on the team now. So, Team of the Year coming. You guys saw my predictions. Oops, I don't have that set up right here. Let me get it right going. But here are my predictions. Obviously, some of the guys that I did predict did get cards already, so I had to take them off. But we got Watson, Chubb. It could be Cook. I think Offensive Player of the Year is going to be Derrick Henry, so that's why I didn't give him a Team of the Year card. Otherwise, he'd get it if, I think Rodgers win the MVP, Henry win the Offensive Player of the Year. Watson's card should be interesting. I hope they give him like a 97 to power to 98, and then he's going to get a 98 to power to 99. Our first 99 in the game. Our first 98 was this Rivers card. Oh, no, sorry. Our first 98 will be the Steve Smith card. J.D. McKissick, could be other third down running backs. Ricard. The only reason this is here instead of like a 49er, like I know Juszczyk was really good, is because I already got a 49er on the list, and I think this is my only Raven. Adams, Diggs. I was thinking about Hopkins in place of Adams because there's so many Green Bay Packers I could have got it. Diggs, Jefferson here. I think I had Beasley when I moved Diggs there, but I decided to change it up a little bit. Kelsey at tight end. Could be Waller. Waller had a phenomenal year. Bulls I did change over because Broncos didn't have a guy, and 49ers already had one. Nelson, Ragnow, Martin, Conklin are mine. Sheriff could get the right guard also, and I don't think there's a problem with that. Tuitt, Donald, Hendrickson, Chris Jones, Brandon Graham, Mack, Warner. You guys can kind of read down the list. Zaven, Jair, Jonathan Jones in the slot. A lot of people are like, wait, where's JC? I'm like, well, Jonathan Jones slot. PFF rated Jonathan Jones better than him, even though 11 interceptions kind of deserves a card. So I probably made a mistake. They'll probably end up not going with that New England cornerback, but the other one. Jesse Bates, Jamal Adams, Tucker, Fox, and Corell Patterson are my kick returner specialists. So they'll probably be like 95 overalls, 97 overalls, the top card like we saw last year. That just makes a lot of sense to me. Power him up to 98. Donald will probably get that 97 to power up to 98. And then maybe it'll be Watson like there was with the last year's Team of the Year quarterback was Russell Wilson, and he got the 97 to power up to 98 at that point too. We might get a repeat. So that, and that's like a lot of people are considering, oh yeah, people are stocking up for Team of the Year, which is true. People are selling cards, but I'm actually keeping my cards. I'm not really selling off. I'm trying to lower my item binder because, I got a lot of packs to pull for Team of the Years. That's the content on the channel. But like, I think a lot of things are kind of happening, and I think the major factor was those packs because they flooded the market. I can bring up my spreadsheet of coins per training, and I'll show it to you here. So like 92s, I updated it earlier today. 92s, this stuff was like around like 9-ish. So it's gone down like over 10% over the last 3 days because of those packs, those things that came in yesterday. So overall, it's not a bad point if you want to get training. Try and snipe some 93s. 91s are looking pretty fresh at the moment for training. Because I think if we do get a good Team of the Year reroll or a Team of the Year reroll at all for those cards, these could easily go up. 6 could go up to 10. Right? We could easily see a 6 to 10. So you don't want to be getting training then when you can get it cheaper now. So I don't think it's a terrible idea. I'm not guaranteeing that it's going to go up. Nobody can see the future. We don't know what EA is going to do for Team of the Year. Maybe they don't do any rolls. It'd be unlike them, but there's that possibility, right? I mean, everything in life is 50-50. Either it happens or it doesn't. That's why I play the lottery every single time, because I got a 50-50 chance of winning the big pot. So I think that's how math works. Anyways, no, I don't mind that at all, right? Stacking cards, getting ready. I know a lot of people are investing in individual cards for Team of the Year. For like Jamal Adams, I know I said on my list might get one. Donald, I don't know if Donald will get a great card, but he should get a very solid one. So look at him as strong safety. Like Adams, I know a lot of people are like, oh, he's just a blitz boy. But EA loves their Jamal Adams. 7K for his power up. 62K for this 90 overall Redux. It seems okay, right? 90 overalls right now go for 35K. So he's already double the price. If he gets a Team of the Year card, how many people will want him? How many people are just going to power up past him? I don't know. So 62K, that's on you for trying to, if you want to invest in him. It's 84. Is it going for much? But like, I think a lot of people are already invested in these cards. So while a few of them will go up, I think just the amount of people that are going to flood the market if he does get a card because it's so expected might end up being like one of those things where people outthink themselves and too many people think the same thing. And then nobody profits because everybody floods it at the same time. So I just want to let you know that happens quite frequently with programs that we see coming down the barrel. So just want to let you guys know people will end up selling these things when they get announced. But there is going to be a certain hype period that you will be able to profit off them. A 92 for 117 when they usually go for 72. If you know for sure you want an Aaron Donald, it's not a terrible idea to grab him ahead of time. Just to like... in case not a lot of other people invested, right? To like future-proof yourself. Not a bad idea to look at my Team of the Year guesses and be like, you know what? That seems like a card I want to try. Devontae Adams. I don't want to try a Diggs. I want to try some of these things. Not a bad idea to future-proof yourself. But none of these guesses are even close to 100%. It's 50-50 whether any of these are actually right. And then just want to let you know about that. So there it is. That's my talk I want to talk about tonight. Sorry, I started off with a simulation. And the people that probably just wanted that probably left already, but the MUT people probably didn't want the first part, wanted the second part. So we kind of comboed it. I probably should have done 2 separate videos, but you know what? I wanted to give you all the action in the one video. So hopefully you liked it. If you didn't, you can thumbs down it. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Good luck to your teams in the Super Bowls, Bucks, Chiefs, if you're one of those fans. Who you rooting for, and who you think's going to win. Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching Call to Action. I'll see you tomorrow.